It's me, TMNT Donnie Fangirl. TMNT Leonardo Crazy Fangirl. And this is my custom of a Ninja Turtle. This is a girl Ninja Turtle, but it's not. It might look like Venus. Well, you might be thinking it's Venus, but it's Demilo because of its light blue headband. It's not. This is what's the name I wanted to name her? This is Karen. Yeah, that was her name that I had named her, that I've been calling her for like the past week I've had her. So Karen, that's the name I gave her. Slash, this would be Slash's girlfriend. If you don't know who Slash is, he is a bad guy from the classics, and he's more of a brute in some of the other customs I've seen, and he's also he's a mix up between, he's Raspet. He was Raspet Turtle that got mutated in the Nickelodeon series. But I think this would be Slash's girlfriend. I would, in my opinion, there's a female version of the other 4 main turtles, and there's not a female version of Slash. So I decided to make a female version of Slash, or in other terms, Slash's girlfriend. Now, Karen is the basic figure Donatello. That was the body I used and customized over it and painted over it. And this thing, and I just kind of ripped the belt off and put this black rubber band around her, and put this thing on it for a chest piece. You can still see there's the marks, and she does has a black wash, and she has orange eyes. Now she's got red wrappings and white windows. I didn't bother painting under the feet because I was like, who cares about the feet, right? But I did paint everywhere else. And anyway, let's get on to her. I think we're going to start with the weapons, and I'm going to need to take these weapons out of her hands because they're kind of stuck, and then I'll show you how to put those in. I just don't get the fact that, I actually kind of don't hate the fact that this is really crooked like that. The shell turned out really good, so yeah, and there's some paint chipping right. Just a minute, I gotta take the weapons out. Okay, the weapons, they do chip off paint when I take them out of her hands. It's just the inside of hands, so I don't care, but I have to be careful taking. So there's like paint chipping in the back there. I didn't bother painting up, like when you bend the elbows out like that, you can see the paint, the original paint from the skin up there. I don't even bother about that. It doesn't bug me. The underneath paint, it's really chipped right there, and that's why I decided to have the sash going like that. Paint's chipping right there, and it's the original color on the bottom of the feet. I'm sorry I have to put my camera down. It doesn't pause, which sucks, but these are the weapons that I decided to go with her. I didn't do anything to the weapons. These are just the regular weapons from other Ninja Turtles. These are the size from the Raphael 2014 figure. My 2014 Raph is right here. This is my 2014 Raphael, and he still has his size. These are actually the size from the April O'Neil figure. It's a Raph up in the back there. And my April O'Neil figure, where she is? There she is. It was right here, and these are the size that came with her. I don't know why, but Playmates decided to make April of size, and these size are actually a bit of a lighter color than the regular size, and that's not just because this light on my camera is really bright. But yeah, and I don't even know if she holds these weapons. She does, but they're a little awkward on her, so that's why I decided. And I was like, hey, my female, well, my Karen figure, which would be Slash's girlfriend, I decided needed weapons. So I just took some size off. So I took the size away from April. Here, let's put her in the back. from April. Given to her. And I also gave her this bow staff thing that looks like a nunchuck, which I like. I'm probably going to paint these up and make them look more her style. But, yeah. Anyway, screw the weapons. Let's look at the figure. I didn't want it to look like Slash. I was hitting just for dark coloring, mostly just looking scary, basically. So in the face, I gave her orange eyes. I gave her like a dark blue, like, the headband is black. The whole body is black underneath. If you take all this other color off, it's just black. And it has a wash, you can definitely tell. And, well, I don't know if you can because of this dumb light, but yeah, it does have a wash, and in the show it's gray. Yeah, under there it's still a little bit blue and purple, yeah, whatever. So basically, there is black underneath, and then I used a light blue, and it looks more nasty blue and a light blue and black color to make her look sort of scarier. And she has a dark green with some black mixed in with her skin color. And then there's the shell. It's just gray, painted over the black, which turned out really nice. She has really dark coloring, and that's what I was hitting for, because Slash is a character that didn't have that had more of a dark and appearance in the comics, so that's why I turned her into this. And then when I was making a female version of Slash, or if you want to make it Slash's girlfriend, you could. So yeah, and there will be a story behind her in a future thing I make, because, I mean, she's just a random character I came up with, and nobody knows about her. But if people watch my video, then they'll know about her. And maybe they can make some customs of their female version of Slash, or a girl character for Slash to call his girlfriend. So yeah. Inside the hands here, I didn't bother paint. I tried to paint them, but then the weapons, they just scratched the paint off. So I just don't worry about that. And then under here, it's like a pink gray, white color. It's a different color than the shell. Then the front of the shell is an orange, like a dark orange, but it didn't mix with the black, so it just kind of made this greenish orange, but I don't care. That's why I put this up to cover up some of it. And it's also a sash because I wanted her to have some sort of shirt on, and, well, something like to cover her up because she's a girl. So I put that sash on, and she has red wrappings on her feet. It's real dark and grimy looking. Then I just ignore that. Then the belt's kind of all hanging down there. I really don't care. And she has whitish gray color knee pads, and the elbow pads are the same. But this stupid light is really making it look bad, but in real life it looks better than this. It looks better than with this light shining. See, it's really not that bad, but yeah, I think she looks cool. And she has red wrist wrappings, and you can't really tell, but the wrappings on the fingers are actually orange. Some of it's paint chipping there. And yeah, same paint color there. Under the armpits are the same color on both sides. So yeah. I'm going to try to do the articulation, but I don't have a tripod, which really sucks. So I have had this thing for a while. I've had this chair forever. It's like an ancient old chair. And that's my PlayStation, and that's a movie I've been watching. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do this. I want to do the articulation, and this might be take a minute. So I'm just going to because this thing doesn't, oh my gosh, it broke. Because I'm using these paper clips, you can tell, and I really gotta try to get this thing up, because I got school tomorrow, and I gotta go to bed here in a little bit. So, yeah. Like, I go to bed when I want, but I still want to try to get some sleep. That's the best I can do. So, here's my favorite character. Like, character. Okay, it's figure, not character. Here's my Ninja Turtle. And sorry if this stupid light's really annoying. It's kind of dark up here without it, because my light's all the way over there. Like, I got my overhead. My room is really pretty big, but it doesn't. And I have my overhead fan and my little lamp on, but those don't want to work very well half the time, so whatever. So here's my figure. Well, let's just do the articulation. And under there, it's not painted at all. Like, I can't even rip the head off of her now, and I don't want to risk scratching her, but I'll try to rip its head off. Oh my gosh.